Well, I've been wanting to make an album like Inner Rhythm Meditation for a long time. The original concept that I had for it was something like gentle journeys, some compositions that were more down-tempo and relaxed, a radical departure for, let's say, my last solo release, Shamanic Trance Dance, where it's high energy and intense sonic driving. So I wanted to create something that would support people in slowing down some, for meditation, for even walking meditation, that kind of thing. So the way I started was just kind of experimenting with some slower rhythmic grooves in my studio, and I would do some meditation, walking meditation, my regular sitting meditations, and being in nature some, to try and inspire me to find the tempos and the grooves and the rhythmic patterns that would really work. Once I was satisfied with the basic rhythms and grooves, the tempos that I had created, it became evident to me that the instrumentation, the supportive players, if you will, the musicians I wanted, what I was hearing was guitar and also flute. Originally Native American flutes, but it ended up being more bansuri and shakuhachi. In terms of a guitar player, the first person that came to mind was Erik Wallo from Norway. I'd worked with Erik at the SoundQuest Fest with Steve Roach back in 2010, and we had dialogued about doing something together. And so I contacted him, and he was really enthusiastic about it, and so I sent him files, and it just really worked out great. I mean, what Erik did was so beautiful. In terms of flute player, I had a serendipitous kind of encounter online with a Grammy Award nominated flute player named Peter Phippen from Wisconsin. And he was also very enthusiastic about the ideas when I talked to him about it, so he came to my studio and we put his parts down. And Erik recorded his parts in Norway, and we were going back and forth with the magic and fantastic technology that we have now to be able to do that. Erik and Peter really took my vision of this album to a whole nother level. I mean, it was just off the charts. And I remember listening to the parts that they recorded, and a couple times I was just in tears with the beauty and majesty and the sensitivity of these fantastic musicians, what they added and brought to this album and this project. And so this album is really oriented and designed to help people connect with their own inner rhythms in a gentle way, in an easier way than, let's say, as I mentioned earlier, the intense rhythms of trance dance, shamanic trance dance, and some of my other shamanic albums. My hope for this album is that the listener will really be able to connect with themselves in any way that's unique and special to them. If it helps just one single person realize who they really are, even just a little bit, the real beauty of that, the ecstasy of our being, then I'm happy, I'm satisfied.